Former champion Sergio Mora came out recently and had some words to say about Triple G and his situation that's going on with the Hall of Fame. And he was saying, I avoided fighting Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. He said, I avoided Golovkin when they offered me that fight. It was the big drama show, knocking everyone out. It was scary. The knockout streak he had was just incredible. He said, Ryan is absolutely wrong. Gennady Golovkin deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So to try to, bring some value to the conversation, Sergio Mora says that he avoided Triple G in his career. And Sergio Mora was a former middleweight champion. But in an interview I seen, Sergio Mora said that Triple G, he was managed well. So how was a well-managed fight? This is what Sergio Mora said at the time that Gennady Golovkin was running boss before he fought Canelo. This is what Sergio Mora had to say about Golovkin in 2015. He said, I just think he's been managed really well. You could tell. He said, can you tell me the best fighter he's ever fought? Somebody said probably Curtis Stevens, the last best fighter, Curtis Stevens. I can't remember the last. He said, Curtis Stevens, did he ever win a title? They said no, but that's the best fighter he's fought ever. He said, probably Gabe Rosado. Gabe, who he just fought. Rosado's a tough, you know what I'm saying? He said he's just like not a champion. I think they managed them and matchmade them the right way. I think the toughest fighter that Gennady Golovkin has fought is Rosado, personally, and Rosado took him 9 rounds. If it wasn't for the cuts, Rosado would have taken him deeper than that. So the bottom line is they managed him well. He's devastating. He's a badass. He's a puncher, but get him in there against some of that. He's not going to get overwhelmed by his power, Do you think Willie Rameau has a chance Saturday? I do think he has an amateur pedigree to take him deep into the rounds. I think he might even last his decision. That's the reason why he took this fight. I think he's gonna find a victory in just 12 rounds, not just try to win, because he's not going to win. But going 12 rounds is going to be a victory for Willie Monroe. So hit up your management team and say, hey, I want Golovkin. No, man, my management team hits me up. That's why Al Heyman, that's the man. So whatever the man wants, I do. So you're both with Al Heyman, so you can see a fight with you and Quillen and all that other stuff they said. But that's what he had to say about Gennady Golovkin. He was saying that he was managed well at that time. Didn't say anything about Hall of Famer, being the best in the game, the greatest. He didn't say it don't matter if he lose to Canelo and don't really do much after that. A Danny Jacobs win should get him in the Hall of Fame. He didn't say none of that. And Sergio fought Danny Jacobs. But as we see, people say another Al Heyman fighter talking trash because Al offers protection from the A-whooping. So they were saying Al Heyman was protecting fighters from Triple G around that time. And then Sergio comes out and says, well, I didn't want to fight Triple G. Bro, you didn't want to fight Triple G probably. Speak for yourself, but other guys wasn't ducking no Triple G. Willie Monroe, Curtis Stevens. Really, him saying this hurts his era of boxing. He doesn't know it. It hurts the Canelo era. The Gennady Golovkin era even more. The era is destroyed with you saying something like this. You're one of the best fighters of that era, especially at middleweight, and you talking about that you wasn't trying to fight Golovkin? That's not good. I mean, maybe that makes him Golovkin look better, but in my eyes, it doesn't. That means that era was just weaker. That means you just drop value on probably his best win when you say stuff like that. I mean, that was a scary era. I mean, that era was scarier than this one. Because they doing the same stuff now. Duh. That's how I look at it. Forget all that other stuff, man. When somebody say something like that, you're a professional boxer. And you're getting paid the way you are. And you're going out there like, oh, man, well, I ain't going to have that fight with Golovkin. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you turn that fight down? But he admits, though, that Golovkin ain't fighting nobody. So with him saying that, whether he dodged the fight or not, he admits that he ain't fighting nobody. So what are we talking about? Years later. That same conversation he had, now he like, oh, nah, you know, I changed my mind. No, you don't, no. You already said what you needed to say. It's already been said. He avoided him and nobody else did. Bro, everybody fought this guy. Dominic Wade. So Dominic Wade fought Triple G before you did? Kell Brook? It's not good, bro. You actually just hurt yourself. You didn't really bring it, give any kind of substance to Triple G name. Like, oh yeah, because I ducked him. He definitely Hall of Fame. Nah. Everybody else fought him. It's guys that was never champion that fought this guy. Yeah, I don't understand that. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.